How to know if your cat considers you their mother. Have you ever wondered why your cat follows you around the house, sleeps beside you, needs your lap, or suddenly becomes extra clingy when you're about to leave? Maybe you've even noticed something strange. Your cat doesn't behave this way with everyone. They may ignore other people in the house, but the moment you walk into the room, suddenly they're right beside you. They follow you. They watch you. They call for you. And sometimes they even act like a tiny kitten around you. So, what does it all mean? Could your cat actually see you as a mother figure? The answer is more interesting than you might think. Cats don't necessarily look at humans and literally think, "That's my mother." But they can form a powerful caregiver attachment to a person who consistently provides food, safety, warmth, comfort, and protection. And when that bond becomes strong, your cat may display behaviors that remind you of the relationship between a kitten and its mother. The fascinating part is that these behaviors can be incredibly subtle. Some happen while your cat is awake. Others happen when they're scared, relaxed, hungry, or ready to sleep. And you may have been seeing these signs every single day without realizing what they could mean. So if you've ever asked yourself, "Does my cat see me as their mom?" Here are 7 signs that may reveal just how deeply your cat is attached to you. And make sure you stay until number 7, because the last sign happens during one of the most vulnerable moments of your cat's day. Let's begin. Sign number 1, your cat needs you like a tiny kitten. Let's start with one of the most adorable behaviors cats can show. Your cat jumps onto your lap. They get comfortable. Then suddenly their paws start moving. One paw presses down, then the other. Again and again. You might call it making biscuits. Some people call it kneading. And if your cat does this while purring, relaxing their body, or even closing their eyes, you're probably seeing a behavior connected to kittenhood. Young kittens knead against their mother while nursing. It's a natural movement they learn very early in life. As cats grow older, many continue this behavior even though they no longer need to nurse. Why? Because kneading can become associated with comfort, relaxation, and security. So when your adult cat climbs onto your lap and starts kneading you, they're not necessarily thinking that you're literally their biological mother. But they may be experiencing the same kind of emotional comfort associated with being safe and cared for. And there's something especially interesting about where they choose to knead. If your cat needs a blanket, that's one thing. But if they specifically choose you, that's different. Your body is warm, your smell is familiar, your voice is familiar, and your presence has become associated with safety. So when those little paws start working on your lap, your cat may be telling you, "This is where I feel comfortable." Of course, there is one downside. Sometimes the expression of love comes with very sharp claws. Your cat may be completely relaxed while you're sitting there thinking, "I'm happy you're happy, but please stop stabbing me." If your cat needs you regularly, don't punish them for it. Instead, place a soft blanket over your lap if their claws are uncomfortable. Let them enjoy the ritual. Because for many cats, kneading is one of the strongest signs that they feel completely relaxed around you. Sign number 2, your cat follows you from room to room. Now, let's talk about something many cat owners experience every single day. You get up from the couch. Your cat gets up. You walk into the kitchen. Your cat follows. You go to the bedroom. They're behind you. You go to the bathroom. And yes, your cat is there too. At this point, you're probably wondering, "Can I have 5 minutes alone?" But your cat may have a completely different reason for following you. They may simply want to stay close to someone they trust. Cats are naturally curious animals, so sometimes following you is simply about curiosity. But if your cat consistently chooses to stay near you, even when there is no food involved, that behavior can be especially meaningful. Think about it. You aren't carrying treats. You're not opening a can. You're not playing with a toy. You're simply walking around. and your cat still wants to know where you are. This can happen because you become an important part of their environment. Your cat knows your routine. They recognize your footsteps. They know your voice. They know the sound of your door opening. They may even know approximately when you normally wake up, eat, work, and go to bed. In other words, your cat has built their daily world around familiar patterns. And you're one of those patterns. That's why some cats become what their owners jokingly call Velcro cats. They don't necessarily want to be held constantly. They simply want to know where their favorite person is. It's almost like your cat is saying, I don't need to be on top of you. I just want to know where you are. And if your cat follows you but keeps a few feet of distance, that's perfectly normal too. Attachment doesn't always look like cuddling. Sometimes it looks like quietly following. Sign number 3. You're the person your cat runs to when they're scared. This sign can reveal something much deeper than simple affection. Imagine your cat is relaxing in the house. Suddenly there's a loud bang. A strange person enters. A dog starts barking outside. Fireworks begin. Or something falls from a shelf. Your cat becomes startled. Their ears move back. Their body gets low. Their eyes become wide. And suddenly they run. But where do they go? If your cat consistently chooses you when they're frightened, pay attention. That can be a powerful sign of trust. Your cat has learned that you are a safe person. When the environment becomes unpredictable, your presence may help them feel more secure. They may hide behind your legs, run underneath your chair, jump onto the couch beside you, or simply stay close to you while watching whatever scared them. This doesn't mean your cat expects you to fight their battles. They don't need you to confront the vacuum cleaner like a superhero. They simply want a familiar source of security nearby. And this is one reason you should never punish a frightened cat. If your cat is scared, don't drag them out of their hiding place. Don't force them toward whatever frightened them. And don't make the situation more stressful. Give them time. Give them space. Keep your voice calm. Let them approach you when they're ready. Because when a cat chooses you during a moment of fear, they're showing you something important. When I don't feel safe, I trust you. That kind of trust takes time to build. Sign number 4. Your cat communicates with you in their own special language. Have you ever noticed that your cat seems to have a different sound for everything? There's the hungry meow. The where are you meow. The open this door meow. The pay attention to me meow. And then there's that completely unnecessary 3 a.m. announcement that nobody asked for. But here's what makes this fascinating. Your cat may actually develop a communication style specifically for interacting with you. Cats can use vocalizations, body language, facial expressions, and movement to communicate. And over time, you learn each other's patterns. Your cat discovers, if I make this sound, my human looks at me. If I sit beside them, they pet me. If I walk toward the kitchen, they know I want food. And you start learning their language too. You might recognize the difference between your cat's hungry meow and their attention-seeking meow. You may even know when something sounds unusual. That's not an accident. It's communication built through repetition. Young kittens naturally use vocal signals to communicate with their mother. As adult cats, their communication with humans can become highly personalized. So, if your cat seems especially vocal with you, they may have learned that you're someone who listens. And once a cat discovers that you respond to their voice, good luck. You've officially been trained. Sign number 5. Your cat brings you their most vulnerable moments. Here's something many people misunderstand. Your cat rolls onto their back. Their belly is exposed. Their paws are relaxed. Their eyes are soft. And you immediately think, belly rub. Not so fast. For many cats, showing their belly is more about trust than an invitation to touch. The stomach area is vulnerable. So when your cat comfortably exposes it around you, they're showing that they don't feel the need to remain constantly defensive. But remember, a relaxed belly display does not automatically mean your cat wants their stomach rubbed. Some cats will happily accept it. Others will grab your hand with all four paws the second you touch them. So don't test your luck. Instead, look at the entire body. Are their muscles relaxed? Are their ears in a normal position? Are their eyes soft? Is their tail calm? Are they choosing to stay near you? If yes, your cat is likely feeling comfortable. And this is important because cats don't have to physically touch you to show affection. Sometimes the message is simply, I feel safe enough to relax around you. That's a beautiful sign of trust. Sign number 6, your cat comes to you for comfort, not just food. This is where you can really tell the difference between a cat that simply knows you're the food provider and a cat that has developed a deeper attachment. Ask yourself, does your cat only come to you when they're hungry? Or do they also come to you when they want comfort? Maybe your cat has had a stressful experience. Maybe they're tired. Maybe the house is noisy. Maybe they're simply having one of those moments when they want company. And instead of going somewhere alone, they come to you. They sit beside you. They rub against your leg. They climb onto your lap. They purr. Or they simply stay in the same room. That's significant. Because food can create a routine. But comfort creates a relationship. Your cat may associate your presence with emotional safety. You're not just the person who fills the bowl. You're the person they want nearby. And this is especially obvious when your cat has many other options. They could sleep on the couch. They could sit beside another family member. They could hide under the bed. But instead, they choose you. Never underestimate that choice. Cats are independent by nature. They don't always do something simply because you want them to. So when your cat voluntarily seeks you out for comfort, that's something worth appreciating. Sign number 7, your cat chooses to sleep near you. And now we reach one of the most meaningful signs. Your cat has the entire house available to them. They could sleep anywhere, on the sofa, on a chair, inside a box, on the floor, by the window, under the bed. Yet when nighttime comes, they choose your room. Maybe they sleep on your chest. Maybe they curl up against your legs. Maybe they sleep beside your head. Or maybe they stay several feet away, but still choose to remain in the same room. Whatever their preferred position, there's something important here. Sleep is a vulnerable state. Your cat can't be alert to everything while they're deeply asleep. So when your cat chooses to relax and sleep around you, they're showing that your presence doesn't make them feel threatened. In fact, it may make them feel safer. But don't make the mistake of thinking that sleeping far away means your cat doesn't love you. Cats have individual preferences. Some want body contact. Some want personal space. Some want a cool floor. Others want the warmest blanket in the entire house. And some cats will sleep beside you for 10 minutes before suddenly deciding, I have somewhere else to be. That's normal. The important question isn't, how close does my cat sleep? The better question is, does my cat voluntarily choose to relax around me? If the answer is yes, that's what matters. Because your cat could choose somewhere else. But they're choosing you. And sometimes, that quiet choice says more than 1,000 meows. So, does your cat really think you're their mother? Now let's answer the big question. Does your cat literally think you're their mother? Probably not in the human sense of the word. Your cat knows you're different from them. You're much bigger. You don't smell like a cat. You don't communicate exactly like a cat. And thankfully, you don't have to clean yourself by licking your entire body. But your cat can still develop a caregiver relationship with you. You provide their meals. You provide water. You provide warmth. You provide shelter. You protect them from danger. You comfort them. You create routines. And most importantly, you become predictable. For a cat, predictability can be incredibly valuable. They learn, this person comes back. This person feeds me. This person doesn't hurt me. This person gives me space when I need it. This person makes me feel safe. And that can create an incredibly strong bond. So perhaps the most accurate way to think about it isn't, my cat thinks I'm their mother. Instead, my cat sees me as one of their most trusted caregivers. And that may be even more special. Your cat doesn't have to show all 7 signs. There's one final thing I want you to remember. Your cat doesn't need to show every single behavior on this list. Every cat is different. Some cats are incredibly affectionate. Others are independent. Some cats love being held. Others immediately escape the moment you pick them up. Some will sleep directly on your chest. Others prefer the other side of the room. And none of these automatically determines how much your cat loves you. Look at the overall pattern. Does your cat choose to approach you? Do they relax around you? Do they seek you when they're frightened? Do they communicate with you? Do they follow you? Do they sleep comfortably in your presence? Do they voluntarily seek your attention? Those choices tell you much more than one isolated behavior.